The COVID made us rethink everything, even the art we do, the residencies we apply for, everything has been questioned again. I was truly affected or even scared by how virtual we became and this digital entry into our lives in a huge level.
最近流行っているオンラインレジデンスについてなんですけれども、僕は興味ないですっていうのも、僕が個人的にやっていることはその場所に行ってその場所に対して何か僕はアーティストとして働きかけることが一番のメインであって。
I recently read in these days of the pandemic that community and immunity come from the same Latin root, munus. I believe that you cannot build a community without first being part of one.
I was just walking a lot randomly across streets and just like trying to figure out the map of the city by just getting lost all the time. And that's something I really like actually. It's something that really charges me, like these moments when you don't know a place and you start to know it. It's the same as when you don't know a language and you start to know it, and like the connection that happening in your brain. And I feel this really driving and interesting moments.
For me, that's what makes residencies special. What impacts your thoughts, your body, your time in a place that's new to you.
旅行でも定住でもない日常感覚によってもたらされる発見は、その地をまた別の方法で語る視線になると思ってます。
This made relation between us stronger and long-lasting.
アーティストの創作の、すごい最初の部分であったりとか、まだ目的だったり成果の段階ではないところから支援をすることで、まだ思想、アイディアの柔らかいうちからその場所の人であったりと交流することで作品が変わっていける可能性を提供できるという意味で役割があると思います。
The nature of the residency and Poland in general affected the way I was researching and looking deeper into fermentation. And especially in my work in art, I try to look at traditional food practices that are on the verge of disappearing. And East Europe had a very rich tradition in fermentation. Ika, the curator that I was working with, was very interested and excited about fermentation, and her mother as well. So it was more of a family relationship. I was spending time with her and her mother, and we were going outside Poland as well. And I think I was lucky in that aspect because I got to experience what families are like in here.
Very important moments during the residencies are common brunches, common lunches, common dinners. We try to celebrate many moments with our guests.
This is a great pleasure to spend some time in less formal occasions, so we are trying to organize some common cooking and eating together.
I think actually really simple things is just just sharing daily life, just having breakfast together, making pancakes, having lunch, or when the COVID started, like watching movies. That was actually like a really bonding moment. We were like really like a little family.
アーティストの過ごしやすさみたいな形は雰囲気としてしっかりと取れていると思います。
僕が中国のレジデンスから帰ってきて、まず一番初めに思ったことは、改めてもう一回行きたいなってすぐ思ったんですよね。その理由が、その一度訪れた生徒っていう町のことを、日本に帰ってきて改めて調べ直したんですよ。そしたらその町自体が SF とヒップホップの町やっていうふうに紹介されてる記事を見つけて、僕すごい SF とヒップホップ好きやったんで。
We always try to make a place comfortable, and also we enjoy all situation when our residents can become friends.
The relationships which we have created here, or which appeared, are actually very strong, and they keep going strong. So we stay in touch with all the people we've met, or majority of them.
Whether we create long-lasting relationships, it depends on the involvement of all involved parties.
日本の社会でも近年は、自分とは異なるもの、あるいは、無駄なもの、理解できないものなどを排除したり否定したりというような風潮が強くなってきているように感じますが、私たちとしてはこれまでと同じように、いろいろな世界中からさまざまなアーティストや文化に関係する人たちに来ていただいて、これまでと同じように活動を続けるだけかなというふうに考えています。
So these are fortune stones, and they're here to guide you on a question that you have.
My practice is all about stories and collecting those stories, the stories of food, the stories of people, the stories of the place, and have that somehow mediated through my practice. And for me, residencies are that place, that space for all that to happen.
I research language, but also like nature and connection between algorithmic thinking and things that grow, like trees and tree organization of people also.
I think it's really important to still have some interactions. The body in space is still major, and not everything can be transferred into digital. It's just another experience. It doesn't mean that it can replace something. It creates something else, which is good, but we cannot dismiss the physicality of things so easily.
で、人間が新しい知覚、想像力を獲得するテクノロジーの応用方法について、アーティストも考えて実践すべきだと思ってます。なぜならそのことが芸術の発展に寄与してきたと、思ってます。
And I find inspiration in natural places, but also in like social places and cities, and it's an important moment because you get a moment in time where you just focused on your work, and like actually I like in general like places with huge contrast, and I think that's why I also like Warsaw a lot because yeah, you have really high frequency contrast between nature and city, and it happens a lot and in huge scale. So you walk in the middle of the World Trade Center and you arrive in this Joka, the little allotments, or in the river, and that's always like this contrast. I think are like really inspiring for my work.
I'd like you to shake it, and while you're shaking, think of a question that you have about your life, something you're seeking guidance on.
I was interested in the ghost as an agent of Japan's cultural memory and how ghosts emerge when a society tries to bury traumatic events. The relationship between memory and moving image, embracing transdisciplinary experimentation and an education program that includes a workshop with the community in Kyoto, a cross-generational dialogue.
Touch these words, and when it rains, it sings constantly. When the flower dies, I see them in my garden, and when they die, they leave a seed, and it's always the cycle of like a new beginning. So when something ends, a door is always open to something new. And moss has a way of spreading its spores long distances because it takes advantage of the wind. And it is singing.